Hello and welcome to our office. I just want to tell you I'm so grateful you decided to choose our practice to get your checkup today, but I want to go over a few things before we get started with your exam. So whether you've been to a chiropractor before or not, you probably know that chiropractic offices can be different from place to place. So I'd like to share just a few minutes about our philosophy, what we do here in our office, and hopefully it'll just help you to have more of a better expectation of what's going to happen on your visits today and here to come. Okay, so let's get started with the spine and nervous system. Now you probably recognize these images that you see here on the wall. They're pictures taken right out of the anatomy book. They show us that the spine should be straight from front to back, which most of us get, we understand. But they also show us that the spine shouldn't be straight when we look at it from the side, that it should actually have natural curves. The curve in through the cervical spine, or we also call that a lordosis, and there's a curve in through the lumbar spine that's also called a lordosis. And so we've found, science has found over the years and through countless studies, that there's a normal alignment to the spine, that not only should the spine be straight from the front, but that from the side, there are actual degrees that we can measure the spine to see if it's within a normal range of alignment. And so there should be a 42-degree curve in through the neck, a 40-degree curve in through the lower back. And as you're here in our office, we'll talk to you and we'll teach you and we'll show you more about that here to come. But what happens when the spine is out of alignment? And that's really the one thing we're going to be looking for today. There's a big word you might hear me say. It's subluxation. It's the only big technical term I use. But basically that's when the spine shifts or moves or is distorted and it causes interference to your nervous system. When I say nervous system, I mean those nerves that you see in this poster. These nerves exit at every level of your spine and they continue to take information to organs, cells, and tissues in your body. So constantly, every second of the day, your brain is telling your heart to beat, your lungs to breathe, your stomach to digest. Every time you reach to grab something, that's because messages are being sent from your brain to those muscles, and your brain is able to control your entire body. But you can see if our spine is not in a good alignment, if it's shifted, if there's pressure or irritation on those nerves, then the messages from the brain won't be getting through to the body at 100%. We call that interference. And so if we find that subluxation or misalignment in your spine, we want to make sure that that's what we focus on, that we correct that. That not only will we help you with those aches and pains and health problems that you came in with, because we've had a lot of really good results in the past with a lot of patients and we want to see you getting better every single day. But we also want to make sure that your spine and nervous system stays in a good alignment and that we can keep it that way as best we can. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit more about our philosophy here in the clinic. And if you'll wait just a couple minutes, we'll be in to check you out today. Thank you again so much for being here. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, hi Jessica. What were you experiencing before you came in our office?
Well, before I came in the office, I was experiencing a lot of pelvic pain associated with my pregnancy. It was really hard, like if I was laying on my back, to roll from left to right, or to get up, or to do anything that involved like putting pressure on my legs, like moving things with my feet. And I was experiencing a lot of lower back pain also. That was just kind of making it hard to get through the day.
And what has been your experience since you've been in our office?
Actually, I didn't expect the results to be noticeable after the first visit. I kind of thought that it would take a while to get adjusted, and even after the very first time that I came, I mean, it was like night and day. I was able to move around. I wasn't experiencing as much pelvic pain. My back just felt so much better, and it just got better and better as I continued to come every week.
Awesome. And what would you tell somebody if they were looking for a chiropractor right now?
I would say definitely come in and check it out, because my life has only improved since I've been seeing chiropractic care. And you know, my grandma and my grandpa use a chiropractor regularly, and my grandmother specifically has been telling me, you know, seek out a chiropractor, it'll help, and I just kind of ignored it. And I'm so upset that I ignored it for so long, because since I've been coming to Pure Life, I just feel so much better. So definitely try it out.
Hi Kagan. So what were you experiencing before you came to our office?
I had a lot of discomfort in my upper neck and my lower back, and my mom convinced me to try out a chiropractor that she knew of. And I came in and he did some x-rays, and I ended up having a bend in the top of my spine and the lower part of my spine, and I had a lot of headaches. I had a lot of discomfort in the top of my neck, like a stabbing pain, and it caused migraines all the time.
And what has been your experience since you've been getting chiropractic care in the office?
It's like 100 times better. I do come in often to get checked up to make sure, and anytime I get a headache or something aches a little bit, I rush in and it magically disappears.
Awesome. And what would you tell someone if they were looking for a chiropractor right now?
I would tell them to definitely see a chiropractor. I went to a chiropractor, but he was more like a doctor's office when I lived in El Paso for the same problems, and he did these like electrical shocks, and he said that I would have to keep coming, and he didn't know what was wrong, and he couldn't necessarily get something to fix it. And then I came here, and all he did was just adjust my neck, and I would definitely recommend a chiropractor.
So what were you experiencing before you came to our office?
Before I came, I had upper back pain terribly and a lot of lower back pain.
And what has been your experience as you've been in our office?
I feel a lot better. My back doesn't hurt nearly as much anymore, and I can move better.
Awesome. What would you tell somebody if they were looking for a chiropractor right now?
I would tell them to come here. I've told a lot of people to come here because I've gone other places and they just weren't, they were more rough and they weren't very gentle, and sometimes it was painful, but here it's nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. So what were you experiencing before you came in our office?
Shoulder pains, arm pains, couldn't sleep, really couldn't drive a car.
And what was your experience while you were here?
I've been twisted and beat on and turned, and things are about 50% better in a matter of weeks. I feel like I'm 95% better now.
Awesome. And what would you tell somebody who's looking for a chiropractor and may have some of those problems?
Already told several.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so what were you experiencing before you came in the office?
I was having extreme like shoulder pain, neck, back. I couldn't sleep at night because of the pain. And since I've come in, it's gone. All of that is gone. I just am amazed. I not only was relieved, but the exciting thing was that I was informed and educated on how my body works and how the spine relates to every nerve and every pain that you might have. And I've been very, very blessed.
Awesome. And what would you tell somebody if they were looking for a chiropractor right now?
Well, I recommend this chiropractic office all the time. Dr. Tabor is just fabulous because he is very knowledgeable and he educates you and not only adjusts your body and makes it all feel better, but it's not just in and out. He really explains things to you. You understand what he's doing, and I just think this is the best chiropractic place I've ever been. I've been to a few.
Okay, so what were you experiencing before you came into the office?
When I first came into the office, I was having extreme pain with my sciatic nerve. Could not sleep at night. I'd have to go to bed on a heating pad, take ibuprofen, and about 4 hours into the sleep, I would wake up again and have to go to the freezer and get the ice packs to finish the night's sleep, but never felt like it was a decent night's sleep.
So what have you experienced so far at Pure Life?
Here at Pure Life, what I've experienced is that in the short time I've been coming, and I can say right now, I don't have to use a heating pad anymore. I don't take the ibuprofen, and the ice packs are gone, and I feel like I'm getting a decent sleep at night. I don't wake up at night in the middle of the night anymore.
Okay, so what would you tell someone who's looking for a chiropractor right now?
I would definitely highly recommend seeing Dr. Tabor. I have been to other chiropractors for different things, but I have never seen such a concise program that really had led me to be where I am today.
Okay, so what were you experiencing before you came into the office?
Before I came into the office, I had a lot of neck pain, upper back pain and lower back pain because of an accident. So that's what I was experiencing before.
And what have you experienced so far here at Pure Life?
At Pure Life, so I'm about 22 visits in, and I have full range of motion now of my neck, where I didn't before. I couldn't turn left or right all the way without feeling pain or stiffness. I was having a lot of neck stiffness, and now I can move left and right. I don't have any more back pain, which is good, or soreness, so it's a huge improvement, drastic improvement.
And what would you tell someone who's looking for a chiropractor right now?
I would definitely recommend. My family also comes here, and everybody, we talked about this last night, and everybody's having, no symptoms. Everybody's doing a lot better, so I would definitely recommend Pure Life to any friends and family.
Okay, so what were you experiencing before you came into the office?
Before I came into the office, I was experiencing really severe lower back pain. We had moved, and one day I got up and I couldn't actually get out of bed very well, and I had never experienced that level of pain. And also some joint pain, hip pain. So that was kind of what was going on with me.
Okay, and what have you experienced so far at Pure Life Chiropractic?
A huge reduction in pain. I would say I have no lower back pain right now. And the hip pain is just minimal, very minimal. One of the most exciting things is I took my son to college, and I spent 5 days in the car, and I didn't feel like I spent 5 days in the car. I didn't have lower back pain, hip pain. I just felt stiff. So that's a testimony to the 3 months that I spent coming here and getting adjusted, and my overall health just felt better as well.
Okay, and what would you tell someone looking for a chiropractor right now?
I would say that chiropractic is an excellent way to get better holistically. I love the office here. I love it's got a really great family atmosphere, and both Dr. Tabor and Dr. Gina are wonderful to work with. I think just the results in overall health have been fantastic. So I say it's worth a shot.
All right, I was experiencing lower back pain, upper back pain, middle back pain, arm pain, leg pain, headaches, and numbness. And it just got to the point where I couldn't hardly do much of anything. I started missing a lot of work, and life was all around just not enjoyable at all. Couldn't do anything that I'd like to do, like mountain biking or nothing active really, or chores around the house, stuff like that was just really hard to do. So my place just got kind of like messy. But okay, so that's number one, I guess. Number two, what have I experienced so far? My pain has been significantly reduced. I'd probably say I'm a little over halfway in. Like I'm probably say I'm like 75% better. I can do things around the house now, no problem, most of the time, and I'm actually thinking about hopefully trying to get back in the gym again, which I haven't done in a long time because of this pain. What do you tell someone looking for? Well, if somebody was looking for a chiropractor right now, I would say I know of a chiropractor that you should go see, and he's helped me this much. I was like this before, now I'm like this, so you should go see this guy. Plus, he's nice and everything, and that's all.
So what were you experiencing when you first came in the office?
Really bad neck pain. I couldn't even turn my neck to the right at all.
And what has been your experience since you've been getting adjustments and been in the office?
As you can see for yourself, like complete range of motion in my neck. It's been great.
Awesome. And what would you say to somebody who's looking for a chiropractor right now?
Come see Dr. Tabor. I highly recommend him.